welcome to the Static Podcast. I'm Staci Static, and of course, we're brought to you by the Hester Group. I'll give you more on that in a minute, but you know, Thursdays, it's all about highlighting people from St. Louis and organizations from St. Louis that are making good in the hood. They just doing it. So today I have performer Dre'co, rapper, artist, doing his thing. He's performing this weekend. We're going to talk to him. And we're also going to check back in with Travis from We Are Live and talk about his time at Sesame Street. I'm super excited to get all the deets on what happened with him in New York City. But you know what? We are brought to you by the Hester Group. It's a law office with a 12-year proven track record of success. You make sure you contact the Hester Group. I mean, they got serious business going down over there. If you've been involved in a serious car accident, you need to file a workman's comp claim, or, you know, you got some criminal legal issues you need somebody to handle, make sure you definitely give the Hester Group a call today because they can handle your legal issues. 314-652-4321. But remember, the choice of an attorney is an important one and should not be based solely upon advertisements. Well, I don't know if you remember, but Dre'co was here before, and we had such an amazing conversation. So I am very happy to welcome him back to the Static Podcast.
What's up, Staci?
What's going on with you? You got on green today? You ain't that money green.
I'm saying BPLR, born poor, live rich for life.
Yes.
What's up?
I am well. How are you?
I'm good, man. You glowing?
Oh, thank you.
You look good.
Well, you know, I had to do a rush face because I knew you were coming.
Ain't no rush face with the legend that is Staci Static. Come on.
I appreciate you. So you got a lot going on. I see merch.
Yes.
All right.
You know I had to bring that. You know how it is.
Uh-huh.
Got to make sure they had no merch out ready.
Yeah. You ready? You ready? What does it say on there?
It's actually saying "Why Not" on the front. That's one of my records off the project Seen Unseen. On the back, it has my name and the number 24. That was the first date that I had the concert right here at Zach. Shout out to Zach.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so you've got another performance coming up.
Yeah,
and that's
man.
why you're here. What's going on?
Heritage Festival, Staci.
Nice.
Listen.
I love a good festival.
Yeah, I love festivals. That's my main goal, is to really touch them festival stages.
I love it.
I got the call earlier, maybe like 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted me to come out and do my thing. So it's at the city. It's in the city, which is amazing for me. So yeah, I'm ready for it, yo.
And you said it's at the World's Fair Pavilion.
Yep, World's Fair Pavilion grounds. You know where the fountain is, where they keep the kids out the pool so they don't hop in the... You know, y'all know where it's at.
Yeah,
right in between the zoo and the boathouse.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's a great venue. So it's going to be live music going on all day.
All day. It's
all
Friday,
right.
Saturday, Sunday. I'm actually blazing the stage and kicking it down Friday at 5 p.m.
Okay, you kicking things off.
I'm kicking it off.
Yeah, great energy to kick things off.
Oh,
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So
it's going to be crazy.
That's lit.
Yeah.
And Seen Unseen, the album out now. You can stream it everywhere.
Yep, it's on everything. Apple, Tidal, Spotify.
Uh-huh.
It might be in your emails.
Oh.
It's on everything. You know what it is.
Okay, you ain't playing with us.
Nah.
You ain't playing. So let's touch back on BPLR. Of course.
Please.
Q passed away
my homie,
quite
my friend.
suddenly.
Mm-hmm.
And I had him on the podcast the day before my birthday on June 4th.
Really?
Did you know he was here?
No, I didn't.
I need to put a clip up.
Yes, immediately.
Because a lot of people didn't realize that he had been on here. He had reached out to me and was just like, I want to come and talk about my clothing line. I mean, that was in the early stages of the podcast. And I really want people to see our conversation because it was great. I mean, I could tell his energy. He was re-energized. He was putting some more energy and life into the label. He was super excited about relaunching it and telling people about it. So really an untimely passing. That is just my condolences going out to Q's family.
Thank you. And prayers to his family and condolences as well. But yeah, that's my homie. That's my bro, man. It's the fam. So you know, it's not gonna die though.
No, because it's a
the legacy
beautiful
is forever.
clothing line
too.
too.
The legacy is forever for sure.
Most definitely. I definitely want to give him his shine right now. So
I
will be repost. I did repost that episode, but I'll make sure I put a long clip on Instagram so people can see our conversation.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see it out in the city. You see me, you see what I'm rocking right now. That's all day, every day.
And I love the colors. The colors are fabulous.
Oh yeah, he got style.
I see that.
Don't sleep.
It's definitely going down. Heritage Festival. Do you know anybody else who's on the festival stage?
Man,
too?
yes, yo. It's so many amazing artists. Loop Rat is gonna be shutting it down. Who else? Oh, I think it's Masters of Freedom. I don't want to get their name wrong.
But it's basically every genre of music.
Yes, every genre of music. We got blues, you got reggae, you got me blazing the stage on the hip hop, R&B, country,
wow,
rock and roll, all of that.
And it's all ages. It's for everybody. It's
yes,
okay,
all ages.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
It's a free festival. Free festival in the park, live music all weekend long. I love it.
Yeah, it's going to be popping, man. It's going to be amazing stuff. Not only the stage as far as the music performances goes, but they will have vendors as well, different artists. They have something called the Artist Village, where you see live paintings and live art. They have a kids space for the kids. So it's all ages, man. It's a festival for the city. So
all right. And we need that. We need all the music we can get. We have so many different venues to people to hone their skills. So we got to make sure we have something where they can really show them off too for the public. So it's going to be nice. So thank you for coming by and telling us about it. You make sure you get there early so you don't miss a thing.
Telling you.
You can check out Dre'co. He'll be performing live. What? Oh, okay.
Oh, you got a promo for me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Static with the magic. Run that promo.
Yeah, we can go ahead and do the promo now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Heritage Festival. World's Fair. St. Louis. It's history. You want to be a part of history, right? Right. It's not about how many steps are in front of you, but about how many steps you're willing to take to get to the top. In the beginning, it's not about a packed house. It's about how many you impact. Your pen has no end. Your story is to highlight the pain and the glory. So let your music speak. Let it resonate. Let it reach. What you say? If it's 5 or 5,000 at a show, give them what they came for. Give them you. Now go get it.
Dope. Okay.
Ooh-wee. Shout out to my homie Top. Insta-fam. He be holding it down, man. He the man with the cam. He the man with the lens. He the man with the eye.
Okay. And we need cameramen to capture all of our history.
Yes.
All of our things. I'm glad that you're documenting everything that you're doing because, you know, eventually, I mean, it's already like, did you know that there's a STL hip-hop documentary currently being made?
I ain't know nothing
DJ
about that.
G Wiz did from like he started in the 80s.
Word.
Yeah, he actually did a screening for it at the History Museum earlier this summer, and it's going to continue to grow. He's going to continue to add years to it. So. Man,
what? So what is he going to be doing? I guess is he going to drop it in local theater? How's he going to drop it?
I mean, eventually he's going to hit up festivals, but I mean, it's not done. That's just the first part is done.
Oh,
I mean, because it's different eras of hip hop in St. Louis. I mean, we didn't start with Nelly. I mean, you know, it's real. It's so many different phases from the dance culture, people dancing at Saints and dancing at different venues. And our history is being documented on the St. Louis hip hop scene.
And see, I need to see that because, you know, I was on the scene. Okay, I came in, I'm young, but Palace was just lock-ins, you know what I'm saying? Right. But I need to see that. Like, I want to see that.
Well,
it's
all coming. It's all coming.
Okay.
It's all coming. He's documenting our history. So,
ooh, I can't wait.
Because I started in radio in I started at 88.1. So a lot of people didn't know that. I started on Friday nights doing hip-hop in like 92.
Dang, so y'all don't understand. Look, what my camera? This camera?
Yeah.
Staci Static is a legend. You hear what I'm saying? I remember when I used to watch her going to school, listen to her going to school. Like I'm talking about bi-state.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting dropped off. It was bi-state. Man, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so no, shouts out to G Wiz because he's definitely documenting our history. And I mean, I learned stuff that I didn't know because it was before my time.
And you know what's crazy, especially with St. Louis, like it's so much rich history, like you said, with the music, but we never know.
Yeah.
Like, that's why I can't wait to see that.
That's why I want to encourage you to keep documenting the things that you're doing and encourage your, comrades to do the same thing because our children need to know, and our children's children need to know that we've been doing this thing. This. We've been at this. We've been doing this. So shouts out to Dre'co. You make sure you go and check him out tomorrow at the Heritage Music Festival. It's at the World's Fair Pavilion. Yeah. It's going to be lit. Anything else you want to leave with the listeners, the viewers?
I want to make sure that they know that they can get the album Seen Unseen to prepare yourself for Friday at 5 p.m. At Forest Park. And then I also want to shout out not only what I have going on, but of course, Born Poor, Live Rich. I actually have a hat called Dope Dad. Shout out to my homie Josh. He has a company that he's starting called Dope Dad.
Turn it around.
Can I turn it around? Hold on. I want y'all to see. this. Hold on. Can I show that off?
And you're not even a dad.
I'm not a dad. I'm an uncle, though. But listen, if it's about the fam, you got to make sure that they know. So,
I love it.
Dope Dad, of course. BPLR, of course. Shout out to Top, Insta fam. They holding it down. So we're going to keep it going.
All right. I love it. Dre'co, you make sure you check him out live. He's performing tomorrow at Forest Park. And it's for all ages and all people.
Yes.
They got something for everybody. Something for everybody. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Static Podcast today. And coming up, I got, I'll say my coworker. He was gone for 3 months, but he is back. He's one of the co-hosts of the podcast We Are Live, which is shot here at the Mid-Coast Media Company. So we're going to welcome back Travis from We Are Live today because, you know, he was here, I don't know, a few months ago, obviously. You were one of my first guests.
I was.
Yeah, and I introduced St. Louis to you because I was super excited for you because you actually went to go on a writing fellowship.
I did.
At Sesame Street.
I was.
Welcome back to the
It is
Static
great
Podcast.
to be back in, what is this city called? This is adorable. This is a lovely Midwest city.
So let me ask you something. Do you really have the big head because you went to go live in New York for
I wasn't going to say that. Look, did I live amongst celebrities while I was in Brooklyn? Of course.
You know what? You get on my nerves.
Did I walk the streets of the greats like Tracy Morgan and Eddie Murphy? Of course I did.
You didn't see them, though.
But I didn't see them, but I did see a good friend of mine. I hadn't seen him in a while. You may have heard him. He did comedy in St. Louis for a little bit, named Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
So I got a chance to hang out with him, and it was delightful. It was a good time. I was like, Ced.
Yeah.
And he was like, Travis? I'm like, yeah, it's been a minute. I was like, oh, word. Like last time I saw you, it was like North City Chinese food place.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was good. It was a very exciting trip.
Okay.
And it was a great opportunity, and I really enjoyed the good folks at Sesame Street.
So what's going to happen? So can you tell us exactly what you
absolutely,
did there? Okay.
Absolutely. The fellowship, as you know, like television has just exploded over the last handful of years. And of course, as more shows go on television and on the streaming services, the larger demand for writers, especially writers that represent underrepresented communities.
Right.
And so Sesame Street has made it a mission of theirs to get more diversity through their pipeline system. So you can see more people, more characters that look like your children actually on some of these Sesame Street shows. And so I had the opportunity of learning how to work in the writer's room. So I learned how to develop scripts for children media. And it was a really fun opportunity. Got the chance to meet the writing staff of Sesame Street. And then at the end of the fellowship, we have an opportunity to meet with other studios like Netflix, like HBO, like ABC, Disney, all those fun, cool outlets that distribute children's media. And yeah. So now I'm in the, I guess you can say, me and Ava DuVernay, are we colleagues? I would say yes. I would probably say we are. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Am I like Shonda Rhimes? I wouldn't go that far, but it's close. It's close.
So you actually did develop a black female.
I did.
Character.
I developed a character, and her name is Jo, and she grows up. She's raised by a grandfather who is this famous musician. And she discovers that her grandfather has been hiding this magical jukebox in the basement of his repair shop.
Oh, nice.
And this jukebox comes to life and takes her around the world where she gets to learn about different music, different genres. She gets to learn about different cultures, and she shares that almost in the same fashion like Dora the Explorer engages her audience.
Yeah.
So it's an opportunity to showcase a black character discussing, having fun around different kinds of music. And I just thought that'd be something maybe this generation behind us would certainly enjoy, especially since they're already tied into the music.
Yeah,
especially since kids are already drawn to it. So why not create a character for them that they can relate to?
So will we see this character?
It's in development. I don't know whether we'll ever see this character come to light of day soon or not. That's just the biz. The biz, things go through a development process, and sometimes they get thumbs up, sometimes they get thumbs down for several reasons. It's very difficult to get any type of program, let alone animation or any type of children's program on television, because it really does cost millions of dollars to produce. So they're very particular for obvious reasons about the programming that they put together, but I like the momentum behind it. And the program itself has exposed me to other networks and other opportunities as well.
So we could see it somewhere else.
We could see it somewhere else.
You don't want to let it go, because my daughter actually saw it and she fell in love with it.
Well,
she's such a Travis fan.
Well, here's the beauty of 2019. I can't believe she is. I think she.
I swear she is. She's like, tell Travis I said hi.
That's crazy. She's as smart as I can't wait to vote for her like in 2048. But no, yeah, it was. The cool thing about 2019 is that even if you don't necessarily go through the big networks or the big studios, you still have an opportunity to produce your work. And at some point, I would like to introduce this work. But The main goal for me going up to New York was to build upon the craft, become a better screenwriter, and I believe I was able to do that. And of course, try to find opportunities, and I think I was able to do that. And again, I had the opportunity to meet great folks like Cedric, and even met Jerry Seinfeld.
Really?
I had an opportunity to meet Jerry Seinfeld.
Cool.
I met the amazing Courtney Kemp, of course, who is the showrunner for Power.
Nice.
She's absolutely amazing, and one of the few black people who actually run a show, and of course, even fewer for black women.
Yeah.
So she's a complete rock star and an absolutely amazing person. That was a cool thing about New York. The people that I was able to come across in the industry were incredibly polite, very generous. So that kind of that made the entire trip worthwhile.
Well, cool.
Yeah,
Congratulations to
yeah.
you.
Thank you.
So
thank
what's
you.
next?
I was thinking about a Netflix special, and
I don't know why you
I don't
make me
know.
laugh.
I would
It's
maybe
so
Amazon.
ridiculous.
Maybe I'll do Amazon. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet. Look, I don't do big
off the
studios.
microphone.
I don't do big shows anymore. I don't do the theaters anymore.
Uh-huh.
I'm about doing shows for the people. So I'm actually going on a little tour, Pacific Northwest, here in a few weeks. I'll be in Seattle.
Doing what?
I'll be performing some comedy, a little stand-up comedy in Seattle. So if you're in the Pacific Northwest, in the Tacoma, Seattle, Washington area in a couple weeks, come check out your boy.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'll be talking about, but someone has paid me to come out and
And do
tell
comedy.
tell some jokes.
So you get paid
Godspeed.
gigs as a comedian as well.
Yeah,
now.
yes. Look, I think I don't.
Every time you talk, I want to laugh. Stop
But
playing.
it's the thing. The thing is, I'm not Donald Glover, but I'm not Donald Glover. So I tried to be as multifaceted as possible. You had
Yeah.
a guest that was in here earlier that had so much energy and was just so. I wish I had a clip to display. I don't have a clip though.
What? Of what?
He had a clip of like a music video. Are
Yeah.
all your guests supposed to bring music videos?
I mean, it would have been nice for you to bring something.
I'm so sorry.
Did you have anything to bring?
I did not. I didn't bring anything back for y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't know that was a thing here. That how this podcast works?
Yes, you're supposed to
I
bring
didn't-
things.
I
I
didn't
want
know
to.
that
I
was
want
a
to see
thing.
evidence
Sorry,
of
St.
things
Louis.
that you've been doing.
Just not. I'm black. Y'all can trust me. Take my
Black
word
men don't
for it.
cheat.
Right.
Black men don't cheat.
We don't. And
All
I'm
right.
glad. Thank you for keeping that narrative forward. Thank
I'm
you.
not.
I
I'm not
appreciate that.
I'm not gonna do that
look,
again.
I'm glad. Look, the hot girls can have their summer, but what about the faithful men?
No,
What about our summer? What about taking our
Faithful men have
our
summers?
wives, taking our wives to a nice little brunch? Huh? How about that? How about faithful husband summer?
Faithful husband.
Going to
summer.
Sunday school with
Are you
my
a
lovely
husband,
wife.
Travis?
I'm not a one, but I am. I know faithful black men. I see
Yeah,
them all the time.
watch, he's gonna
Every
be
time I
asking
go
it-
to the strip club,
Let me-
I see every faithful black man I know talking to the strippers. Ask, what you think my wife would like this? You think you like this
Is that what
color
they
of
do?
paint in the house? That's what I see. I don't know what type of gentleman club y'all go to.
Okay.
We don't.
Here you go with that shit.
No, we
Okay.
don't.
Well, you know what? Thank you, Travis.
No, I am
Thank
not. I'm
you,
just.
Travis.
I'm just happy to remember. What's my Cash App? Can we do that? I'm
No.
just playing.
What we can do is your social media, which I encourage him
Yes.
to open up
Stacey's
his IG.
been so mad at me. Look, I only went private because
Why?
I don't know, man. People are very fickle out in these streets.
Instagram. It's
and
Instagram.
And IG. I did. I screwed up on IG. But my life is so boring. I just feel like it's only interesting to my friends. But if people, the public, would like to follow me, they can at black_2K on IG. That's BLAK because I'm hip. _2K on IG. And Black to the Future. Again, BLAK, the number 2. Again, to be edgy. The Future on Twitter. So please check it out. Look,
Did you unprivatize
I'm
Twitter
unprivatized.
too?
You can jump
Both of
aboard
them?
now. You both of them.
Oh.
You can engage. You can retweet. You can favorite. You can jump at the DMs. The DM have technically always been open. Look, I don't have kids, but I also am poor. So if you're looking for somebody in your life right now, just think about it. Let's think about it. Like, I'm not a bum. Don't get
Yeah,
me wrong.
but you're-
But I'm
okay.
like, I'm an artist. So you know how that's
Starving
going to go.
artist.
I wouldn't say I'm starving because I'm always eat, baby. I'm from St. Louis. That's how I roll. I'm from North City, baby. That's what we do. JVL, we in the building. What's good?
I love how you turn black.
I got to turn it on from time to time.
Oh, okay. Well, you can turn it off and on. I
Okay.
appreciate that. That's
But no, and
that's
I
a
do
skill.
apologize. Look, I know you said, "Oh, you know, my daughter, and I'm in New York," blah, 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 blah. And I was going to, but when you're doing so many red carpets,
Get
when
off.
you are going on the Today Show, when you're like, "Oh, Michael Strahan, I can't do your show right now," like when you're doing those kind of things, things
Mm-hmm.
get busy. But let her know. I think I may be throwing something for in the Hamptons. next
Actually,
month.
she is about to, Asha, for those of you who know my daughter, she's going to be going to Paris for a couple of weeks.
Dang.
Yeah, she's
got her-
actually leaving New York and going hopping the pond for a little while.
She got
to work.
You tell me she had bread like that. I would have.
Well, no, she'll
I
be
didn't know
working.
she-
She'll
she
be
be
earning
working?
money, not spending it.
Oh, dang! She got a job.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I've encouraged her to live the life that I never got a chance to live because I had her. But
The nerve of her.
the nerve
the
of her.
nerve
No,
of
but
her.
I have really encouraged her to like take all available opportunities and see as much world and that she can.
Look at you.
And live how she
Such a-
before she settles down, because once you start having kids, your life completely changes, and I just want her to go as far as she can go.
I look. I don't know anything about that because I walked out of all of my kids' lives, but it sounds cool. That sounds really neat.
You
that
have
sounds
no
like if you're.
children,
Oh
quit
my
playing.
goodness! Like, oh, you're an engaged parent. I've heard about those things. That is. I didn't know parent. Look at y'all. Look, this is beautiful. Look at you.
Yeah, so she'll probably be here in a couple of weeks because my youngest daughter is having a birthday party. So she's
Okay.
coming in. She's coming in for a
Oh, that'll
birthday
be so
party.
much fun. Where is this party going to be?
I won't say. I won't disclose it publicly, but yeah, if you'd like to show up.
Fairground.
No. No.
Every
No, it will
you got
not
a
be
child born in the summer, you just taking the fairground and be like, hey, it's the lake.
There you go.
I think
Have
that's,
at it.
I think that's
a little skating rink over
I
there.
think that's a playground. Is
And
that a
it's
skating
pool.
rink? Is that
Fairground got a pool and a skating rink. And horses.
Shut up.
It be horses, right? I mean, not wild horses, but
I'm
the
about to
men
say,
on the horses.
it's been a minute since I've been to fairground. I was like, they got wild horses? No, they just don't even occur anymore.
No. There are no wild horses. I would love to see wild horses.
That would
in
be
the
dope
wild.
if you could just go to fairground park and somebody just grazing. Like
Yeah,
just a bunch
a
of
horse.
cows and then like people just grazing. That would be dope.
That would be
Lil Nas X, is that his name?
Yeah, that's your boy, ain't it?
When I was in New York, they were playing his song.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's music.
Okay. Well, thank you, Travis.
No
for
problem.
coming.
No,
You make sure you check him out Monday through Friday on the We Are Live podcast. You all are on from 8 to 10.
8 to 10 in the morning. Check us out live. We, we tell some jokes. Some of them are funny. Most of them are not. And
Sometimes they even have, arguments.
we have arguments. We have debates. We get heated sometimes, but it's all love at the end of the day.
All love at the end of the day. And, yeah. And it's shot here at Midcoast Media. Well, thank you.
No
for
problem.
coming.
Thank you for having me. I
Absolutely.
appreciate
I'm
that.
glad that you let us know what was going on in New York, and we'll continue to root for you as a screenwriter.
No problem.
And a comedian.
Oh, thank you.
Keep doing your thing. Keep representing Northside.
Not a problem. Look, look. If you're gonna, I would love to do this again. And if we do, could you please just get in contact with my agent next time?
Get out of here, because he probably was. All I did was take him off the couch while he was out there napping. Quit playing with me. Oh my God, that is the show for today. So listen, I am at Elmo's each and every Thursday. I host a happy hour. I love happy hours. You know why? Because school is in and we can drink at 5 o'clock as soon as we get them settled at home, especially if you got teenagers or wherever, or they after school program. Get there right after work.
Amen.
That's how you do it. Get there right after work. Have you a couple of cocktails. Celebrate your birthday with your entire office, your work friends, your friends' friends, your family. Your mama can come. Everybody. You can come to Elmo's if you want to book a free birthday happy hour at Elmo's. Just give me a call at 314-596-2466. Okay? I'm there today. 5 o'clock, Elmo's Love Lounge. 7828 Olive in U City. Plenty of free parking. We got the sheriff out there. We got all things out there. It's safe. It's U City. It's right off 170. Come through. Holla at your girl. You just got to be 30. Okay? You got to be grown. Everybody in this room is grown enough to
That's
get
very
Elmo's.
true. That's very
pretty
true.
good. All right. Well, that is the show for today. Tomorrow, make sure you tune in. I'll probably go live early because I have Lunel at 11 a.m.
Ooh.
So instead of sticking around and waiting until 1 o'clock to record, I'll just go live early tomorrow. So it'll be an early show tomorrow, early Friday, funny Friday, because Lunel is performing at the Helium Comedy Club this weekend, starting tonight. She starts tonight, actually.
Nice. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, I was thinking about going tonight. I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave Elmo's to do that. It's a school night. But we'll
That's cool.
see.
Well, okay. All
We'll
right.
see.
You can do it.
Anyway, so tomorrow, make sure you tune in early. And that is it. We're brought to you by the Hester Group. It's a law office with a 12-year proven track record of success. If you've been involved in a serious car accident, you need to give them a call today because they're going to make sure you get paid. Okay? So make sure you definitely give them a call. 314-652-4321. But remember, the choice of an attorney is an important one and should not be based solely upon advertisements. Have a great and wonderful Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye, America.